to brag about Andrew a little bit. He's just truly one of our dedicated and remarkable volunteers, and it's an honor to be able to share with you his impact on environmental education. I actually first learned about Andrew from Nancy Fries. She is a long-time, since retired office manager at Quarry Hill. So if you've been to Quarry Hill over the years, you would recognize her face. And when Andrew walked in the door offering his volunteer services, Nancy turned to me and she said, "Oh, I know Andrew, you better check his pockets." And I learned later from Nancy, who had done home daycare, that she had Andrew, little Andrew, and she had gotten in the habit of checking Andrew's pockets when he came into her home with perhaps a frog in one pocket or a snake in the other. And so she had said, "Check Andrew's pockets." And clearly it just speaks to Andrew having nature in his blood from day one. And he started sharing that passion that he has for nature with Quarry Hill back in 2012 when he took over caring for and maintaining our indoor beehive with help of his wife, Joanna. And if you're not familiar with beekeeping, we heard some about that tonight. It's no small task. And so, especially at Quarry Hill, where we have a very unique, kind of a one-of-a-kind indoor hive that presents its own challenges. And so Andrew embraced that and really has always been very forward-thinking in keeping our beehive running and successful in its unique state. And actually, Andrew was also very instrumental in our new beehive when we began our remodeling project just a couple of years ago. So if you haven't seen that at Quarry Hill, do come out. We have this beautiful indoor beehive, and with Andrew's expertise and advice, it has been very successful and is a great way to learn about bees. So when he's not caring for the bees, of course, he's also teaching. He kind of has that teaching element at heart, and his knowledge of bees is absolutely unbelievable. You can sit and talk to Andrew for hours and learning so much about the bees. And so he teaches, he's taught in a formal setting, done some classes for us at Quarry Hill, but more importantly, just everyday general public that's visiting when Andrew is there, they're just mesmerized by what he's doing with the bees. So, so he's been doing that and still continues to do that. But a couple of years ago, I believe it was 2016, he came to us offering more. He wanted to do more volunteer work at Quarry Hill beyond what he was doing with the bees. Just he has this deep love for animals and all things nature, and so he offered his services to help care with our captive animals. So of course we put him to work, and I don't know how Andrew does it, despite being husband, dad, Mayo Clinic nurse, beekeeper. He still finds time to come to Quarry Hill at least weekly to now help with our captive animal care. And just like he does when he's working with our bees, he just has this really wonderful way of teaching all of our visiting guests. And if you've been to Quarry Hill before, particularly on a weekend, you know if you're going to take out an animal at Quarry Hill, be ready for a flock of people to come to you. And so Andrew's often there on the weekends, and I've had the pleasure of watching this happen. Andrew will be there often with his son Theodore, working on diligently cleaning cages or feeding animals, and all of a sudden there will literally be a crowd of 20 people just trying to see what Andrew's doing. And Andrew recognizes the opportunity that is there for him, and so rather than just getting some cleaning and feeding done, he takes the opportunity every time to share his knowledge about these animals, and he does it in a way that just really captivates people and really makes them, as Dee was saying, get this love for these animals, and it really connects them to them, and so that he's helping us at Quarry Hill carry out our mission, which is, getting people to love nature, everything about nature, and so that they want to care for nature. And so Andrew, we are just so thrilled to have this opportunity to recognize you tonight. Your enthusiasm for promoting nature, your love and your genuine care for all of the animals. We love how you're always thinking about ways to improve at Quarry Hill. And so we are so thankful for that. Again, such a well-deserved honor.